Top stories in this week's edition of SXMIslandtime TV News. Multidisciplinary team arrests suspects in a spate of armed robberies. Prime Minister William Marlin visits Holland on his first working visit. And human trafficking investigation continues. I'm Andre Huey. Welcome to another edition of SXMIslandtime TV News. A recap of some of the top stories making the news this past week in St. Martin. A fourth suspect has been arrested as investigations in a spate of armed robberies in St. Martin continues. The armed robberies took place last week on the French and Dutch sides, and the arrest made on Thursday, January 21st, by the multidisciplinary team. More on the arrest of this suspect in this report.
The male suspect with the initials KL, for whom a warrant for his arrest was issued, was seen in the Cahill area driving a jeep. When he noticed the team was on his trail, he tried to make his getaway. Nevertheless, after a short pursuit by the multidisciplinary team, he was arrested and placed in handcuffs. The suspect was taken to the Phillipsburg police station, where he remains in custody for further investigation. Meanwhile, on Wednesday, January 20th, the multidisciplinary team held a control on the Union Farm Road leading to the so-called 911 project. During this control, numerous cars were stopped and controlled. 3 cars and a scooter were confiscated. The cars were confiscated based on the fact that the VIN numbers on these vehicles were tampered with, an indication that they were probably stolen. The rider of the scooter could not show any documents of ownership. The vehicles were towed in a safe location to be investigated by the forensic department. The owner and drivers of these vehicles were summoned to report to the police department to give a complete statement in connection with further investigation.
Investigation into human smuggling and trafficking, which was initiated in November last year, continues. On Tuesday, the investigation team of the Unit Human Smuggling of the KPSM, the judge of instruction, along with the prosecutor, were observed conducting an operation at the apartment of former Netherlands Antilles States Secretary Joan Smart-Burkel.
The Office of the Public Prosecutor late on Monday afternoon confirmed that a house search was conducted. However, a request for information on the case was refused. It is believed that the activities observed were being performed in association with their ongoing investigation, which began with house searches in the brothel of Casablanca in Oyster Pond and in several houses back in November. During initial search associated with this case, the prosecutor's office confirmed that the searches and resulting arrests were the result of a long-term investigation called Papagaya, during which the prosecutor's office also intensively cooperated with the prosecutor's office of the Dominican Republic. 2 prosecutors and a detective from the Dominican Republic were also present at the searches back in November of 2015. On November 22, 2015, the police also confirmed that another suspect was arrested in the ongoing investigation. They stated that the arrest of the suspect took place on the 19th of November 2015.
On Thursday, Prime Minister the Honourable William Marlin concluded the first working visit to The Hague, the Netherlands, where he met with the Vice Chair of the Council of State, Piet Hein Donner.
Issues discussed included the appointment of a St. Martin representative to the Council of State. Ever since former Minister of Justice Dennis Rguez-Allen vacated the position, St. Martin did not put forward another candidate. One of the challenges prospective St. Martin candidates could face is not having to reside in the Netherlands on a full-time basis. The intention now is to have that candidate travel to the Netherlands every month for 1 week. The Prime Minister also explained his proposal to adopt the St. Martin Constitution in order to curb ship jumping. Vice Chair Donner pledged his support to assist St. Martin in finding a St. Martin solution to the problem. The Prime Minister was also accompanied by St. Martin's Minister Plenipotentiary, the Honourable Henrietta Dorn York.
To end this edition of the SXMIslandtime TV News, here are the highlights. Multidisciplinary team arrests suspects in the spate of armed robberies on St. Martin, and Prime Minister William Marlin visits Holland on his first working visit. I'm Andre Huey, and you've been watching the SXMIslandtime TV News. Thank you for watching, and do have a pleasant day.